It's time to go wild with Kyle and a whole bunch of creatures.
41 NBC's Daybreak anchor Kyle Warnke gets wild with some very exotic animals tonight in day 3 of Wild with Kyle.
By this point in the week, you've hopefully realized my desire to push things to the limit. But in case you haven't noticed, maybe this will help convince you. I knew this 25-foot Burmese python wasn't likely to bite, but still, looking into the eyes of a serpent makes me cringe just a little bit, especially when this guy hadn't been fed in a week.
He had an entire bunny on Sunday.
Not wild enough for you. All right, would spray washing an elephant make you nervous? Still not enough, okay? How about feeding that elephant? Need more. Are you kidding me? Would you put your hand inside an elephant's mouth? Now, this still isn't quite wild enough. I need something with a challenge. Something that could actually put me in a dangerous situation. Scrubbing a dirty rhinoceros. Well, we're getting there, but I think I can do better. So I'm going to put my hand inside his cage and scratch him.
I'm just scratching behind his ears. He loves it. He's even drooling. That's how much he loves it. So you see how he's moving his leg back like that? He wants me to spray him in his, well, you know where. Guess it feels pretty good for them, too.
But if all of this still isn't wild enough to grab your attention, would feeding a 15-foot, 1,000-pound gator named Twister
He's gentle.
do anything for you? The team at Wild Adventures is definitely keeping me on my feet. I even found a gazelle who wants to smell my breath. Next is the gator pit. More than 20 alligators in one pen, and most of them looking pretty hungry. So, of course, I've got to pick one up, because, hey, it wouldn't be Wild with Kyle if I didn't. Keeping it wild in Valdosta with the Wild Adventures team.
I wouldn't say I'm completely comfortable, no.
Kyle Warnke, 41, NBC News.
That was weird. That was crazy. But you know what all I got to say is he had some pretty cool animals he got to meet, but at least they put him to work.
We may
right?
have to have a conversation with Kyle about some of the things in that story there. A little questionable. Tomorrow, Kyle's headed to Callaway Gardens to test out the treetop zip lines and obstacle course. Sounds pretty innocent.
Yeah,
right?
well, we'll see if he's got what it takes to conquer swinging from the trees. And I like the sound of that, though. Seems cool.